We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tennessee Titans. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Here's Williams. That is caught. And he will have the Bears 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Escapes the defender. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't...
Touchdown, Bears! Colston Loveland. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that for you?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You talk about this Titan defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw is Ward. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Kayvon Thibodeau collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Here we go. Trap blocking 18.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air, Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
He completes it right side of the lane. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Ward. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing is Williams. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now they'll run it on the toss. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Jones. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get it. Away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
70 Lions.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Tennessee Titans.
And here's a give to Spears. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing Jones. That's into the hands of Iomanner. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On the toss, it's Spears. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Jones. Here's White. They set up the screen. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the 24, Jones got his man, Okonkwo. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Off-play action. Jones. And he's got Pierce. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Spears is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and goal, Jones got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Okonkwo from 3 yards out. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw, it's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 136 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Williams going to sneak it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Pierce, 60 yards. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. No problem there on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Working out of the gun, Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Gordon. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, Williams. Open man down the field, that's a Dunze. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Bates' kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Jones throwing on 4th down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Alec Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. There he goes left side. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 44, Jones. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still on his feet. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 3 yards out. And the Titans get a bit closer. extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 177 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore, 30 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think?
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Pierce, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. High-scoring first half, and to this point, a high-scoring second half. A lot of offense, Charles.
Very entertaining game for guys like you and me. Being able to watch it, anyone who's here in the stadium, they've got to be having a blast wondering who's going to score next and who's going to gain an advantage. The people who hate this,
The guys that play your old position, right?
my old position, anyone on defense, this is not a satisfying game for them, not at all.
Yeah, these offenses rolling. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Back now in Nashville. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And bulldozing his way through. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to... rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Rome Odunze.
32 yards.
And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone. For a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just, well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Come on, set, go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Bears.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
On the ready. Here we go. Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
It's a gain of 9.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short. Out of the gun again to Spears. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Jones. That's to the tight end Helm. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
2 yards on
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 8.
Bears' 47-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Operating from the gun. Jones. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80s, go.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's another Titans first down.
Here's White. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Second and goal from inside the 5. Jones will try and run with it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Jones. And it's a Titans touchdown. Alec Pierce from 8 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready. Put.
On second down, they'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jones. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd down.
Ruben Hicklin-White on the coverage.
Jones.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Chicago, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.